That's what you're telling me. I lost my phone.
How did you?
It'll turn up.
Pretty sure I just saw it underneath that top. Nope, never mind.
That's fine. It'll turn up.
Anyways,
They're all turning up.
here, here.
My drink's over there, so I can't remember.
You say it.
Here, here.
Okay.
Thank you.
But so, anyways, it got to a point where she was saying, "Hey, can you pay the phone bill every month, every month, every month?" And I'm just like,
She said it 3 times.
it got to the point where I was paying the phone bill every month. She wasn't even trying to get back on track.
Out and in them, what I always say, right?
Okay, Shrek.
It's a good movie. It's the only decent thing Mike Myers has ever done in his career. I didn't like Austin Powers, I'm not gonna lie.
But so, it started happening to where the bill was coming out to like $258. I'm just like, what the fuck? Oh, you know, because late charges and this and that. And I'm like, well, I can't really do anything about it. It's either pay this or no phone. And I need my phone.
I need your phone too.
You don't need my
To
phone.
find my phone.
But so,
I'm gonna laugh if we do this whole thing, but we can't even hear me.
that's why I told you to get closer.
I'm just saying, like, because we didn't sound test. Fuck it.
So, it's a pretty good mic. It picks up pretty well.
You have a pretty good mic.
I'm not a mic.
What'd you do if your parents told you, Sam, we changed your middle name to Mike before you turned 18?
What?
We never told you, I'm sorry.
But so, anyways, sorry. The restroom is that way. That's pointing towards the wall. That way. But then the phone bill out of nowhere just jumped up to like $358. I'm like, okay, what the fuck did you purchase? Like, what did you buy? Why did it jump so high?
Candy Crush. Worldwide phenomenon.
The sad thing is that she does play Candy Crush.
I know. All middle-aged mothers do.
She's not middle-aged though.
But that, I mean,
let her hit 50s.
But you gotta realize that, like, nobody really lives to 100 anymore.
My
Don't quote me on that.
My grandmother lived to be 102 years old.
You had to make it morbid. You had to make it morbid. Anyway, but like, I mean, general life expectancy isn't 100 anymore. So middle-aged now is like 34.
Well, think about it this way. Back in the 1800s.
Robbie turned 50.
Back in the 1800s, your life expectancy was about 32. So 15, 16 was middle-aged.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
so does that mean like back in the 1800s they got the right to be like, oh, my back, when they were 16 years old?
I'm not as young as I mean, they were worked a lot harder though.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
Well,
they had to build a country.
They got bitches.
They didn't get bitches.
They
Man.
got bitches.
They didn't.
Totally got bitches.
They got benches.
Bitches.
Benches.
They got bitches. Like, I mean, yeah, nowadays what we call like rape or sexual assault. It was common practice back then. I mean, maybe they were harsh back then. Maybe we've just gotten soft. Maybe they were, like I said, maybe they were hard back then. Maybe we just got soft.
My granddaughter is allergic to gluten.
I mean, they definitely were hard back then.
Are you saying that, like...
That's why we're here.
Anyways.
Gluten allergy is a thing.
I jumped. The phone bill jumped.
It's like AIDS and cancer.
Stop, Damien. Damien, stop.
I have cancer.
Stop.
You're saying?
I was like, okay, what the fuck did you purchase? Why is it jumping up so high? Oh, late charges, late charges. I'm like, bullshit, what did you buy?
Did you pay it on time?
Well, that's just it. How would it, like, maybe it was a day or two late, but why would it be, like, when it went from...
I mean, some phone companies are pretty harsh with their penalties, but I've never heard of, like, shopping on $150, like, harsh.
Yeah. But so...
You know she was playing Candy Crush low-key.
So I was just like, you know what?
Temple Run.
Fuck this. I'm done. I'm moving out. I'm getting my own phone bill. You're on your own. Thanks for jumping ship. I'll remember that. I'm like, I'm sure you will. You only remember all the times that I don't help you.
Right. I completely fucking agree. Every 24/7, it's like, I need you for this, I need you for that. But that one time you say, nah, I'm busy, or nah, I'm tired. It's just like, see, you never help, you never do anything. It's like, what the fuck?
And then there's those parents that's like, I spent 18 hours in labor trying to give birth to you.
Well, you should have kept it in your fucking pants. Like, I didn't ask to be brought into this world and forced to go to school, get a job just to survive. What if I wanted to be a fucking pigeon? You feel me?
I don't know, man.
Stop feeding the pigeons. It's killing them. They don't know how to survive on their own if you feed them.
Are you saying that like animals are becoming pussies too?
Yeah, no. If you feed ducks like bread and stuff, they stop. Like it domesticates them. Like that actually hurts them. Like they learn they can get food from humans, and it gets in the way of their animal instincts. They don't live as naturally as they would.
Well,
I'm only bringing this up to keep PETA off our asses. Cause there's bound to be one cruel animal joke in here.
one?
At least one.
At least one.
At least one.
Fuck.
You gotta have one, man.
I used to go to this graveyard when I was a little kid. My grandma and my mom, they called it the park.
Wow. That's fucking savage.
No, but I used to go to this one graveyard and they had like.
If I wanted to go to the park, I had to walk like 15 minutes by myself at age 10.
I'm sorry, man. We all didn't have a good childhood like you. But so there was like this little pond at that graveyard, and they had all these ducks there, and we would always go and give them bread. And I mean, I still see ducks there to this day. So I mean, I guess it couldn't have hurt them that bad.
I mean, over time, like, dude,
You're talking about like generations, man.
Yeah, it's kind of like if you like a domesticated cat. Like I've seen this happen. We actually owned a cat. Her name was what the fuck? I think it was Whiskey. Yeah, a cat named Whiskey. I don't know if you remember Whiskey, the white one.
I never met Whiskey.
She was like a small white, black, like I think she was like Javanese or some shit.
Who the fuck comes up with these names?
I don't know, dude. Cat breeds they're not as recognizable as dog breeds.
Yeah.
But anyway, so she was domesticated. She'd been a house cat like all her life. I mean, we got her like a week after she was born, or something, and she was with us like for years. I think it was like 5, 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like my stepfather's like baby, because they say a cat chooses its owner.
Mm-hmm.
And like she was a mean little fucking shit. Like she was moody as fuck. She just clawed everybody but him. And when she got knocked up the first time, she didn't know what to do. She didn't know like there's like mucus and stuff around a baby's like the baby's mouth that she had to like clean away so they could breathe. So it's like the babies died. And that happened a few more times. She was a fucking whore, if you haven't realized.
And you're talking about me making things morbid.
Anyway, so like all these litters gone to waste and stuff.
Gone to waste.
I mean, you could sell them bitches, right? Like, gone to waste. Like all those times I had to clean up fucking placenta and lifeless kitty bodies. It's fucking horrible. And then like she was so used to being a house cat, so domesticated that she didn't have those natural instincts that a cat should have to know when there's certain things that you should do when you give birth. So that's why the litters die. That's what I'm saying. Like if you treat animals like that and domesticate them, they stop being able to fend for themselves in the wild. It's kind of like if you file down like a lion's claws and throw him into a forest after he's been pampered in a zoo all his life. I'm not saying zoos pamper, but I'm just
let me stop you right there.
They're helpless. I wouldn't call a lion helpless, but
I've never seen a lion in a forest.
I'm saying
Nor have I ever seen a lion in the jungle.
a Sahara.
Okay.
Okay, but they don't know how to fend for themselves. They don't know what the fuck to do. They're used to having meat thrown into their cage.
Well,
You feel me?
That's like a story that I saw like maybe 5 to 7 years ago.
On topic. Your job was robbed recently. The best and worst transitions you'll find on YouTube.
A lion named Christian. Anyways, yeah, job was recently robbed. And when I say recently, I mean yesterday.
Hearing it here before you hear it anywhere else.
Breaking news. No, I was here at home and I was editing a video.
JamesFame current events, not gaming. It's just a segment now.
I was editing a video, right?
But I can't get a headpiece because of budget constraints.
I mean, what would be the point, man? There's only one, like, aux here. There's, like, one outlet.
You can get those split converters. Like, you plug it in and it splits into two.
You know, my sister, she actually gave me one of those. It was in the shape of a heart.
You're so fucking pointless. Why the fuck?
Oh,
Like,
it's for couples that want to walk and listen to music together.
it's fucking stupid. Just play it out loud. Or, like, if you're a couple, why do you have this chronic fear of being close? Just use the same fucking headphones.
Yeah, but then, like, what if she's shorter than you or, like, taller than you?
You knew exactly what you were doing when you got into that relationship. You knew that you'd have to pick her up to get it in, and there was no excuse. There's no excuse.
No, but so
It's
anyways.
like when you drive a Hummer, like when you complain about the gas fucking intake. It's like you knew what you're buying when you bought it. Stop.
No, but so I was just sitting here editing a video, and then one of my coworkers called me, and he's just like, Sam, I just wanted to let you know that me and Chris are okay. And I'm like, oh, okay. And he's like,
Chris
nah,
with the C or Chris with the K?
with the C.
With an H?
Yes.
R-I-S.
Mm-hmm.
Just to be sure, Chris short for anything or
Nope, just Chris.
just Chris?
Yep, just
His parents
Chris.
were fucking lazy. Right.
Is
This goes out to you, Chris.
you're here. Anyways, he was like, oh no, it's because we just got robbed. I'm just like, what? Are you for real? He's like, yeah, they just robbed the bank here. I was like, oh shit.
And technically, they didn't get robbed then.
Yeah, but I don't want to say the name of, you know what, fuck it.
Gallery Furniture.
If there's any hope of like this video getting on YouTube, you're just shitting all over it.
Just like I said, just like, put a copyright disclaimer in the comment,
I
not in the comments, the about section.
I don't own anything.
No, in the about section. Just type it out.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Don't be lazy.
anyways, he's like, nah, cause Gallery just got robbed. I'm like, what? Are you for real? He's like, yeah, 100% on my life. They just robbed the bank here.
God, can you imagine if you found out that it didn't get robbed and you're like, fuck, man, I gotta take your life now. You go up there with like a 9mm and he's just crying. He's like, no, oh, it was a prank.
It's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank. Take your choice.
You said it, not me. On your life, right? 100%. God, that's fucked up.
No, but so anyways, he's just like, I was just
This
chilling
is
here.
in no way connected to any current nor future crimes.
We
May or may not commit.
we are not responsible for any crimes that may or may not happen. Anyways, he's just like, yeah, I was just sitting here with Chris, and I heard screaming, and I look over and I see the bank getting robbed. I'm just like, oh fuck. He's like, yeah. And I was like, oh shit, come here, Chris. And we ran up front and we told the manager what was happening, and he was like, close the gates, close the gates. But instead of closing the gates, the security guard ran over to see what was happening. I'm just like, man,
What a fucking idiot.
like, great security. No, but they said that they were in and out. That there were 4 guys, one of them in the truck, one of them waiting by the door, and 2 of them were at the bank.
Do you know how much they got?
I'm not sure. They said that they found the truck about an hour later, but it was a stolen truck from California.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's dedication. Can
Somebody,
you imagine them planning that shit in Cali? Like, there's this one bank I know about in Houston.
somebody.
Houston, yeah, man. What's Houston? Texas. Fuck.
How many Houstons are there?
There's a lot, surprisingly.
Whitney Houston.
Yeah. I couldn't think of any off the top of my head.
Anyways, but so yeah, I was just like, oh man, are y'all okay? He's like, yeah, we're fine. I just wanted to let you call and let you know that we're okay. I'm like, all right, man. Well, be safe, and if there's any more robberies, just let me know.
Anymore. like one group of robbers got there first. I'm like, oh fuck, man, they beat us here. Shit, they robbed this place before we can. I really don't know where my phone is.
We'll find it, dude. We'll find it.
We'll find it.
But like, I'm the type of guy. It's like, I always believe that I can make a difference in something, and so I was honestly kind of mad at myself for not being there.
Keep believing that, good Samaritan.
I mean, JFK once said.
Your tears are but a drop in the ocean.
JFK once said, "All that is necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing."
You don't have to do nothing. I mean, doing nothing implies so much. Like, you literally have to be doing absolutely nothing. I mean, while they're getting robbed, you could be, like, fiddling with your fingers. You could be texting. But in order for you to absolutely do nothing, you cannot either stand there nor lie there. You have to literally be in a state of absolute indifference. Physically, mentally, and spiritually. You're sitting there, though, so you're still doing something.
Huh?
Fuck you.
No, but so, like, it just makes me mad. Like, you know, I could have been there.
Your mouse is throbbing.
My mouse is throbbing.
Oh, yeah, there it is. There it is, yeah. It's that good throb.
Anyways, dude, like, try and, like, make it as, like, least sexual as possible. I found out, like, yesterday that my girlfriend's little brother watches me.
It'd be good life education.
No, man.
Boy, did you know how young I was when I accidentally saw a that wasn't my own? Do you know? That was 3rd grade.
Oh, God.
I think it was this guy, his name was Javier. I think that was his name, Javier. He was a big fucker. Like, he was that one big fucker in the class that's both tall and...
Wait.
No, it's not a Javier from the school. I haven't seen that nigga again in a long time.
Oh.
I was at the school by here. Awesome.
I don't know.
And, like, his was hairy as fuck.
Ew.
We were in 3rd grade. And nigga was huge and hairy. Like,
I mean, I remember, like...
I was scared.
I remember being in 4th grade and then
He was that little kid that's already growing a fucking mustache.
I remember being in 4th grade and
He was
like,
big as fuck too. I was terrified. I thought that was the end. That's over. Game over, man. I'm not making it out of this restroom. Not the same person.
Oh, that's another story we can talk about. Your experience in the bathroom with that special needs kid.
Fuck no. I'm not talking about that again.
No, but so...
He was just rubbing it though, like...
anyways, I remember
Fuck,
being...
not mine, his. His. He was rubbing his.
I remember being in 4th grade, and you know how they have those little, like, 4 standard urinals?
Yeah, what really pissed me off is that, like... What pissed me off most about those is that they had the stalls that are both too short. And they also had the door, it had this gap, like, that wide. Someone could just peek into. I hate using the school or public restrooms because... If I'm not mistaken, I've never taken a shit anywhere in public because, like, after
It's just uncomfortable.
no, it's just it wasn't a big deal until like third grade. Everything happens in 3rd grade. Anyway, about 3rd grade, I was like taking a fucking dump in the restroom. I was like really letting loose a monster, and like that gap's like that wide. I just, like, literally I'm using the restroom, I'm about to wrap up and everything, I just see an eye just poke through. And I just, like, freeze in fear, I'm just like, what the actual fuck? Like, they tried the door at first, too, they tried it. And then they just peeked through, I'm like, why the fuck would you do that? It's locked. Like, you know someone's, it locks from the inside, not the outside.
What if somebody locked it and then, like, crawled underneath as a prank? It's just a prank, bro.
Stupid shit.
It's just a prank.
And it's not that they look like, oh, fuck. They just look and stare for a good 3 seconds. We're holding eye contact. And as I see their gaze drop.
Oh!
Cover up, what the fuck? I didn't say what the fuck because I didn't cuss back then. But it's like I was freaked out. Like someone just peeked in, and ever since then I've never felt comfortable using like a public school restroom or a public restroom that has like open like stalls and stuff. I just couldn't do it because I always feared that exact same eye. The exact same person followed me throughout my life and just, I got you again. I was terrified. I can't do it.
No, but like we had those metal stalls or like the metal urinals, and like you flushed it and like the water came down like it was a horse's trough.
Those loud ass noises as your stream hit it.
Yeah. It was like a horse's trough.
Hashtag relatable.
No, but so I remember like. I was really...
I was about to say, like, that's just one long urinal, though.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, dude, I remember going to school one day. I think we were in the same school at that point. I'm not sure. I think it was Escamilla.
Escamilla?
Yeah, and like there was one restroom by I think it was like 5-1
Uh-huh.
where someone took a shit.
Inside the urine. Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? Why would you do that? It turned out to be one of the special needs kids.
Oh man.
May God have mercy on his soul.
Fuck. He's going like to heaven for judgment. Little Timmy. Look at this right here.
Oh shit.
I see you took a shit in the school urinal.
I'm sure that they're not all
To
completely
hell you go.
beep. I'm sure they're not incapable of like human speech. They're humans too, so. Oh shit.
And the fact of the matter is that his name, it's not Timothy or Tim.
Oh,
His name is Little Timmy.
oh god, it's like that's not even his rap name or his street name. That's like
On his birth certificate.
Like his last name is Timmy, and his first name is Lil.
Lil
Timmy.
Lil Stewart.
Oh my god.
No, but so anyways, I remember.
Baby name ideas. You heard it here.
I remember in 4th grade, like I was pissing in one of those little horse troughs, and I was very insecure. And most of my life, I was insecure about myself, and like I would pull my, pretty much pull my boxers down just enough to get my junk out.
Why did you just that little slit? That's what I there's a slit in the boxers for a reason.
Yeah, but that just felt so weird, man.
So wrong, but yet so right at the same time.
No, it
just
didn't
wrong.
Even, just wrong. Just wrong.
You're like Butters from South Park, where you have to like put your pants between your fucking knees, have your ass hanging out the back, and someone just walks in and is like. It's like if you have blinkers on your car, but yet you feel the need to have the passenger and you stick your arm out and tell them which side you're gonna. You have a much easier way of telling them which side you're gonna turn, but you just choose to do it the old-fashioned way.
No, but so I would pull my junk out just enough to get my out, and my would be like pressed up against my.
And now it's called junk, like trash, because it's bad for you. Keep it in.
Keep it in. JamesFame Gaming.
Paid for you by Planned Parenthood?
No, we're not paid. No.
We're not paid. We're not sponsored.
We're not sponsored.
That'd be fucking cool.
No, dude, we'd be fucking sellouts if we were sponsored.
I mean, come on. There's some pretty good sponsored groups that don't.
PewDiePie.
I'm just saying.
PewDiePie.
So what? I'm just saying, like, there's some pretty cool sponsoring groups. Like if we got sponsored by thisiswhyimbroke.com. You feel me? Not everybody knows about that. It's not like fucking Fox News.
Fox News.
I was trying to think of something. That'd be a dick. But it's like, think about it. Like, can you imagine the cool shit we get?
just to review it, and then we'd have to send it back.
No, I'm just saying. There's like a self-stirring Darth Vader cup.
The Force is strong with this cup.
It says it's for coffee, but if you use it for
punch. And then
you don't even need a bartender.
And then, thisiswhyimbroke.com no longer sponsors us because we're using it for the wrong things.
No, they gave a suggestion.
Okay. Anyways,
suggested
like
coffee.
I was saying,
and I'm suggesting something else.
I pretty much pulled my junk out just enough for like my dick to be out there, and so my pretty much like pressed up. And I remember I'm just sitting there taking a piss, and then this kid,
kind of like eggs and ham, like your ball.
This kid next to me looks over, looks at my.
You told me to not keep it sexual, but you're over here blatantly saying.
What do you want me to say, man? My sausage and eggs.
Your noodle caboodle.
Noodle caboodle.
Your stuff, boy, like.
My stuff. Okay. And so I just remember.
Stuff and things. Like
my stuff and things.
It was all out.
Okay, my stuff and things was all out there, and I'll go back and edit it.
Just keep it uncut. All these times, like, we'll edit it. That's easy.
No, but so I just remember this kid looked over at my stuff and junk, and he's just like, my manhood.
Sounds more reasonable. Your manhood.
And he's just like,
At that point, it's your boyhood, though.
Yeah, my boyhood. But he just looks over at my junk and he's just like, "Whoa, you have big."
My God. Like if Amazon rating, like you have some great there, buddy. Like in the least gay way possible. You have some amazing
And me, like,
10 out of 10.
I think I was maybe like 6, maybe. I
Well,
don't remember how old I was, man.
I don't know if this qualifies for child pornography because it's all like audio, but I'm just saying I'm not an advocate. I don't
Anyways,
support.
me at the
Don't
time,
approve.
I'm just like, little 4th grade me is just like, thank you. And I finished pissing in a hurry and put my junk away because I didn't want anybody else to tell me that I had.
Big balls.
I've got big balls.
God, that's fucking disturbing.
But so yeah,
So you were verbally assaulted.
pretty much. And I like
Sexually.
how this whole story came about from my job getting robbed. Actually, next up on the list, we're talking about. Oh, well, I guess 5 and 6 can kind of blend. We're talking about music and your band, dude. So, why don't you tell us a little bit about For Your Fame? Like, what?
I don't know much about them. I hear some music phenomenon taking the industry by storm.
Oh yeah.
This is a
How
small
many
group.
how many songs have they recorded? How many songs have they released, man?
1.5.
Really taking the industry by storm, aren't they?
Really taking the industry by storm.
But so,
For Your Fame is it's a kind of a project we're working on. It's a band. No, it's not the only thing we're working on actually. For Your Fame is like a kind of a we're bringing 2008 post-hardcore back, and like Escape the Fate was at the peak of their success, and that's when like the sound was really like it wasn't taken over by like music industry propaganda and bullshit and all this like don't bother tracking the drums, we'll just edit it in.
yeah. Anyways, you were saying?
So it's like bringing back old school post-hardcore, but then again, like we didn't want the band to be just like one genre, so we like touch on like, heavier metalcore, like influences, some like grunge, pop punk, all these different. It's like the song writes itself almost. And
So what you're saying is, you wanted to go emo.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like emo core is a thing, and it's not so much the music, but the angst, the emotional, yeah, that kind of angst that sums up the genres.
The angst.
Not the moan, just the angst, that uncomfortable feeling with the way you are right now. Anyway, so we have one song out. It's called Type of Friction. It's actually a really good song.
I'll leave a link to it in the
It's
description
called
below.
it's like a garage band kind of sound. It's a demo actually. We had actually recorded another song. It was called Better Escape. It was an acoustic track, but we didn't like what the recording studio did. They had too much free reign, so we didn't release it.
So it turned into a bitter escape.
Yeah, it turned into a bitter escape.
The bitterest escape?
The bitterest, like the most bitter escape you've ever seen. I'm keeping that title. Anyway, and so we didn't release it. We have that. We're not gonna release it anytime soon or if ever. It's kind of like our greatest shame because we gave them too much free reign. But we're gonna re-release it in the acoustic EP, and we're also working on a current EP that's called title track Type of Friction. It's a really good concept. We have a few titles. I'm not really gonna say much about it because I don't want to ruin it. But we have all of the song outlined, and we're working on a few lyrical points and a few like instrumental points. But once we record it, we will release it in its entirety free, and just check it out. It should be on SoundCloud. It should be on Facebook. He or she is gonna leave a link in the description. Just check it out.
I'll leave a link to the description to the SoundCloud. You guys can go check it out. I'll leave a link to their Facebook page, and check them out, give them some love.
I would be the bassist and the unclean vocalist.
Yeah. I would say show us some uncleans, but you know, I don't want you to scare my viewers away.
I won't. I'll scare them away when I walk in a trench coat, open it up. All of a sudden, I'm the Flash.
Not the superhero.
Not the speedster. That weird guy in the Walmart parking lot. You know what I'm talking about.
Yep. Anyways, so be sure to check those guys out, and pretty soon.
Oh, as far as music, also if you like what we write, we're heavily influenced by Skip the Fate, Falling in Reverse, Get Scared. Check out Get Scared. They are not big enough. Check out Joel Favier, amazing artist. Hate Me just released this year by Get Scared, amazing album.